Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pritha's Cooking House. I was getting a lot of requests regarding some South Indian recipes. So today I thought I should share some South Indian recipes with you all. So today I will be sharing with you one of the very famous South Indian recipe, that is idli. And in this video I will be sharing with you idli recipe along with sambar dal and coconut chutney. So let's get started, and let me remind you that if you have not yet subscribed my channel, then please subscribe it and hit the bell icon to get regular updates regarding my recipes. And if you like the recipe, then please like the video, share the video with your family and friends, and comment on the below comment section. And all the ingredients details are below there in the description box. Please have a look. The main two ingredients for dosa or idli are black gram or urad dal and any kind of parboiled rice. So the proportion should be always 1:3. So that means if you are taking 1 cup of urad dal, then you need to take around 3 cups of parboiled rice. So I have added here, as per our requirement, 1 cup of urad dal and 3 cups of parboiled rice. Now we need to wash them very well. In Bengali we call parboiled rice as seddho chal. So I have washed them properly, and now I have added here around 1 teaspoon fenugreek seeds or methi dana, and need to add some water into it and need to soak them for around 5 to 6 hours. So keep this aside and we'll be back after 5 to 6 hours. In the meantime, let's prepare the coconut chutney. For that, in a mixing jar, I have added here around 1 cup shredded coconut. Then we will be adding 1/4 cup of roasted peanuts and 1/4 cup of roasted chana. And finally, we will be adding 12 to 15 curry leaves or curry patta, and then we need to add around 2 green chilies. If you want more spicy, then you can add more green chilies into it. And then finally we will be adding imli pulp or tamarind pulp, and then finally we will be adding around half cup water into it. And then finally we need to grind it for 4 to 5 minutes. After 4 minutes of grinding it, we can see that the coconut chutney has been grinded properly. Now take it out from the mixing jar, and now let me show you the thickness or consistency of the coconut chutney. So we need to add some water into it because it looks very thick. As per your requirement, you can add water. So after adding the water, just give it a very good mix. Now let's prepare the tadka for our coconut chutney. For that, in a frying pan, I have added around 1 tablespoon oil. You can use any oil apart from mustard oil. So then I have added 4 dry red chilies and some urad dal, some methi or fenugreek seeds, and some curry patta. Around 1 tablespoon urad dal, 1 tablespoon fenugreek seeds, and 20 to 25 curry patta or curry leaves I have added here. Let's fry it for 3 to 4 minutes. After 3 minutes of frying this, we need to add this thing into this coconut chutney, and then again need to give it a very good mix. Now you can take a tadka spoon or any kind of pan again and add around 2 teaspoon oil into it, and when the oil is well heated, just put some rye or mustard seeds into it, and after 1 minute you need to add these mustard seeds into this coconut chutney and need to give it a quick mix. Our coconut chutney is almost ready now. At this point of time you need to add some salt as per taste into it and need to give it a quick mix. And after that we need to add some sugar as well, and this sugar is not for the sweetness of the chutney, this is just to balance the taste. We need to add some sugar here, and again we need to give it a quick mix. Our coconut chutney is now ready to be served. You can keep this coconut chutney into a airtight box and store this into refrigerator up to 1 week. I am back after 6 hours. See, the rice and the urad dal has been soaked very well. The size has been increased, and now we need to put this into a mixer grinder and need to grind it for 5 to 6 minutes. Need to make a very smooth batter. Now at this point of time we need to add one more thing, that is flattened rice or chira. So if you are taking 1 cup of urad dal and 3 cups of rice, then you need to add 1 cup of flattened rice or chira. I have washed this chira very well and drained the water and then added this into the mixing jar. And after adding all these things we need to add some water into it, around half cup, and then I have grinded it properly. And after grinding it, see the texture, this texture we need for our dosa or idli batter, and this is very smooth. See, there is no lumps anymore, and we need to keep this aside for 12 to 15 hours. After 12 hours I am back, and see, the batter has been well fermented and the size has been increased a lot. This batter is completely ready for dosa or idli. And right now we will be adding some amount of water because the batter looks very thick, so we need to add some water and then we need to keep this aside. Now let's prepare the sambar dal for our idli. For that I have taken here around 1 cup tur dal or arhar dal, and I have washed this dal very well, and now we need to put this dal into a pressure cooker. Add some water into the pressure cooker and cover the pressure cooker with its lid and wait until we get 1 whistle. In the meantime, I have taken here 1 karhai and added around 2 tablespoon oil into it, and when the oil is well heated, I have added 2 dry red chilies and some rye or mustard seed and some asafoetida or hing powder into it, and need to fry all these things for around 1 minute. After 1 minute, let's put the vegetables. So I have added here pumpkin, lady's finger, bottle gourd and carrot. So you can add drumstick or brinjal or potato, any kind of vegetable as per your choice you can definitely use. Give it a very good mix. Let's put some salt as per taste into it. Add some red chili powder, around 1 teaspoon I have added, and add some sugar as per taste. And finally we need to add around 2 tablespoons of sambar masala. So you can get this sambar masala from any departmental store or any grocery stores. So let's give it a quick mix. After 2 minutes, add some curry patta or curry leaves into it, and again give it a quick mix. After 1 whistle, I have opened the lid of our pressure cooker, and we can see that the tur dal is semi-boiled right now. So at this point of time we need to add some salt into it, as we have already added salt into the vegetables. So here I have added a pinch of salt, and I have added around 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, and we'll give it a quick mix. And then finally our vegetables are ready. Now we need to add these vegetables into the pressure cooker. Add around 2 cups of water into the karhai and then put the water into the pressure cooker, and finally give it a good mix and cover the pressure cooker with its lid and wait until we get 2 whistles. After 2 whistles, I have opened the lid of the pressure cooker and we can see that our sambar dal is completely ready. If you want, you can add some tamarind pulp into it for a sour taste, but I am not using any tamarind pulp here. Now let's prepare the idlis. For that, I have taken here one idli maker. I have this kind of idli maker or idli stand at my kitchen. So let's grease some oil into it. This will help us to demold the idlis well after it's done. And then put the idli batter into this idli stand. I have adding here around 2 spoons in each section. Like this, put the idli batter. Now after that, take a pan like this and add some water into it, and when the water will started boiling, put the idli stand into this bowl and cover the bowl with the lid, and if the lid has small holes into it, then it will be a good thing, and cook this in a low to medium flame for 10 to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I have taken out the idli stand from the bowl, and once it is in room temperature, we need to demold the idlis from the idli stand. So with the help of a knife, we just need to demold the idlis. Let me show you. So like this we need to demold all the idlis, and look, the idli looks perfect. And let me show you another one. Wow, it's so well baked. See the softness, the sponginess, the idli looks really very perfect. Let me cut one idli for you. See how easily I am able to cut the idlis. You can see that the sponginess, the fluffiness, the idli looks really perfect. It's very soft, very spongy and very fluffy. So our perfect idli is completely ready to be served.